Hello students, we are still continuing with prerequisite skills and we are going to talk about slope at this point. There are four types of slope. Number one is positive slope. It's when you have the number in front of x, when it's solved for y, it's a positive number in front of x. So here's our slope-intercept equation, which you should have heard 1,000 times yet last year, y equals mx plus b, where m is your slope and b is your y-intercept. So here, positive slope. Here's an example. Negative slope. Notice here the number 1 is positive in front of x. Here, the number in front of x is negative. Also note that the equation is solved for y. Y equals negative x plus 3. Here, zero slope. You don't see any x in the equation when it's zero slope. So that would be y equals 2. It's a horizontal line at 2 right up there. Last one is undefined slope. That's when there's no y and the equation is x equals 1, straight up and down. So on these different graphs, we're going to find the slope. So we're going to start with one of the points and count how many up and then how many across. So I want you to go ahead and draw the triangle to connect the 2 points. So this is up 1, 2, 3. So that's positive 3. And then left, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So going left is a negative 6. So it's 3 over negative 6. And we never leave a negative on the bottom, and we have to make sure we simplify that. So in order to do that on the calculator, I'm going to show you how to do that on the calculator. Right here, we want to say 3 ABC 6, and now to make it negative, we don't use that. That's the minus sign. To make it negative, we have to push it there, and that will make it a negative 3 6 equals what? We know it simplifies to negative 1/2. So we know that the slope of this is equal to negative 1/2. Always simplify, and you can always check to see if it can simplify on your calculator. Okay, so that's the slope there. The next one right up here is straight up and down. So we're only going, we don't go left or right. So it's up, 1, 2, and over left or right, no, none. Okay. If you have a 0 on the bottom, you go to your lovely handy dandy calculator and you can go 2 divided by 0. Okay. And what do we get? Error. Okay, if you get an error on your calculator when you're trying to do a division problem, then you know it's undefined. And you can abbreviate it like that. So that would be this type of slope. So this would have to be x equals, well, we won't talk about the equation right now. So we're just focusing on the slope. The next one, we're going straight across. So you don't go, let's see, left or right. We go up or down first, so that's 0 over right or left 2, okay? 0 over 2, oh, is that going to be 0 or undefined? Let's find out. Get our handy dandy calculator here. 0 ABC 2 equals, oh, that was a mistake. 0 ABC, oh, you know what? It won't let me do that. So we can go 0 divided by 2, and we know that's 0. So anything with 0 on the numerator or top number is 0. Anything with 0 on the bottom number is undefined. So that's going to be 0 slope right there. The next one is up and to the right. We know that's going to be positive. So again, we draw our triangle. We go up how many? 1, 2, 3, 4 over 1. And that equals 4. So there's our 4 slopes for our 4 equations there. Okay, now we're going to match each of these with the ones up here. Let's see if those are correct. Y equals negative. Oh, maybe we're supposed to graph those now. They're just there, so I'm not sure. All right, we're going to skip that part for now, and we're going to go on to this bottom section here. Okay, we're going to evaluate each expression. Given x is 1 and y is 2. So we're going to put 2 in for y. So we get 2 over 2 plus x is 1. 2 over 2 is 1. Okay, so I want to see this work. So make sure you're showing work. Otherwise, I can't give you full credit. Okay, next one, evaluate negative 4ba. So I put negative 4. If it's right next to it, it's multiplication. And a is negative 4. Okay, so negative 4 times 3 times negative 4. So again, we're going to use our handy dandy calculator. And we're going to put 4 negative. Remember the negative button is right down here. Make sure it shows up there. And then go times 3. And then we're going to times it by 4 negative. And it's going to be 48. And it's positive. So the answer is 48. And again, you must show work to get full credit. Okay. The next one is a little bit of a trickster one. M minus. If there's nothing in front of the parentheses, we're going to go ahead and put a 1 there. And then we're going to distribute the 1. So it's m minus 1 times n is m. Negative 1 times n is plus n right there. So m minus m, it'll just cancel out. So all you need to do is put n. Okay. We could have also done negative 3 minus a negative 2, which would have been negative 1 times that would have been positive 1. And then you get negative 3 plus 1, negative 2. Okay. Next, let's see if you can do the next 3 on your own. And if you have struggles with that, I can help you as a class. Good luck, students. You rock.